Tough work. Better you than me. Don't forget to check for bugs. Where do runestones even come from? Flowers make me so nostalgic. You're not bad with a lockpick.
Hey there. Hello. I'm a legionary in the Westweald Legion. Have you had any experience tracking creatures? How would you like to perform a great service for Count Calantius of Skingrad? Recently, the Count's entourage was investigating the nearby devastation when twisted creatures attacked us. The Count escaped, but his pet bear cub, Lord Svendelmore of the Burnt Biscuits, who we just called Burn Biscuit, fled deeper into the region. I promised the Count that I would not return without his pet. Burn Biscuit's probably near where the entourage was attacked. Let me mark it on your map. We should start the search there. I'm sure the Count will provide a reward for your help. We must find the Count's lost bear cub. He's somewhere in the devastated area. Burn Biscuit? He's a cub that the Count rescued on his travels. He's a little scamp, always poking his nose into things. He gets his name from eating burned biscuits in the kitchen. And he loves apples. Can't get enough. He is. He and the Count have been inseparable. Now that he's missing, Count Calantius will be bereft with grief. We need to bring him back. I went out on my own to go find Burn Biscuit, but the twisted creatures around the expedition's wreckage were much stronger than I'd expected, especially the bog dogs, as if they weren't a menace before. Oh, I appreciate your concern, but I refuse to leave without Burn Biscuit. It's my duty as a legionary to fulfill the wishes of Count Calantius and the people of Skingrad, even at the cost of my own life.
Give me a second. Now that's pretty.
I came as quick as I could. Search the... That's a troll claw. But look at the bluish smoke. Definitely one of those warped creatures. Ah, that's something. Those bite marks are definitely from a troll.
Don't be afraid to get your...
Mudcrab apples. Look at those cute little bite marks. This is definitely Burn Biscuit's doing. Let's discuss what you found. Your most important find are these mudcrab apples. Look at the dainty tooth marks on them. Burn Biscuit definitely nibbled on them. He may have dragged off a bag of them. We can follow the trail. That's more troubling. Those are definitely troll marks, but we weren't attacked by a troll. That troll may be tracking Burn Biscuit. Oh, poor cub. You have to find him and lead him back here. Count Calandius gave me his favorite treat. The bear's favorite, I mean, not the Count's. Mud crab apple fritters. Take them, feed them to Burn Biscuit, and he'll follow you back here. Hurry, and watch out for that troll. Burn Biscuit? He's a cub that the Count rescued on his travels. He's a little scamp, always poking his nose into things. He gets his name from eating...
Do you ever pretend you're a beaver? Let's show them what we've got. We got this.
By Akatosh, Burn Biscuit. I mean, Lord Svendlemore. I'm so glad you're back. Let's talk, traveler. You found him. Great work. Great job, friend. I'm so relieved. Head to Skingrad. Count Calandius has an office there, near the chapel. He'll want to reward you. I'll bring along Burn Biscuit and meet you there.
Better full pockets than empty. Ugh, mining always makes my teeth ache. Just what I needed. Sorry, tree. We need at your flesh chunk. Just when I hit my stride. Let's make this quick. That was fun. Don't skimp on the creepy crawlies. keep an ear out for anything exciting.
So many people in town these days.
Count Calantius, Lord Svendelmore of the Burnt Biscuits has been rescued. Thanks to the bold efforts of this adventurer. I aided in their task.
Oh, my sweet fuzzy baby, my little Bernie Werney. Who's my good bear? You are? Yes, you are. You there. Let's talk.
I have...
You performed a great service for Westweald today, traveler. Without Sir Svendelmore of the Burnt Biscuits at my side, Skingrad would fall apart. A reward? Of course. On behalf of Skingrad, take this as your reward. And Legionary Luther must be rewarded too. He deserves a promotion. I'll need to check my budgets. What am I saying? I'm the Count of Skingrad. Of course he gets promoted.
Sergeant? Oh, my. I'm so excited I can barely...
Sergeant Luther? Oh, his injuries are too much for him. Healer, help Sergeant Luther Lentinius recover and take him to the barracks.
Hello? Hello? hello, hello. This shouldn't take long. What a rush! Hit them where it hurts. I didn't even hear it click. Hit them where it hurts. But there's more nearby. yeah, I forgot to keep score.
Len and I were just talking about you. If you hadn't come to the village, we would never have gone through the rite. And now look at us, assisting the Green Speaker with negotiations. But to be honest, we're still working through what Nantha...
The hero of the moment. Come
Don't
speak
look
with
so
me.
surprised, comrade. The people of the Weald know how to throw a celebration. We did good work, but I can't imagine what would have happened without your involvement.
Tribune Alea ordered me to attend your party. Messenger, party-goer, it's degrading. Well, now that we're done with your heroics, maybe I can get back to being a soldier again. Wouldn't that be nice? We are sure we won, right?
Deputy, good to see you. I'm surprised you didn't ask for a larger salary, considering what I now know of your reputation. I'm glad to see you were able to help all of Westweald, not just solve my problems in Ontis. I haven't settled one way or another, but there's still a lot I need to do. So I'll remain constable for a little while longer. Whatever I decide, Ontis will be better off without the Baron and Lady Raxley putting elixirs in the food supply.
I hope you don't mind, but we crashed your party. A friendly legionary mentioned it to me and offered to help get Narcissus here. Said his name was Capio, I think. Nice fellow. He really liked my hair. Oh, as you can see, poor Narcissus is still petrified. Maybe? I wonder if anyone here can restore poor Narcissus. He always dreamed of a statue, but I don't think this is what he had in mind. If not, I'm sure there's something in his notes. It's not the first... Oh, I know.
Look at you, the hero of Westweald. Slowly. Some of the he may not have it.
When I heard about this party, I decided to make my way to the city and offer my regards too. Nice to see all the folks you helped here. I guess helping my little inn was only one step in what sounds like an epic adventure. Well, business is still a little rocky, but my new drinks are starting to get noticed. I'm even working on one to commemorate this moment. Named for you, of course. The Helping Hand? The Mysterious Wanderer? If you have a suggestion, let me know.
Well, this is a fine brouhaha.
I find it just sweltering being in the city, don't you? But I suppose I can weather a little discomfort if it means getting the chance to express my gratitude properly. And it seems there are many others who feel the same. The trading post will be operational again in due course. That's one of the reasons I decided to attend this gala. Oh, to honor you, of course, but also to get in a word with the Count. We're still waiting for legionaries to safeguard Leftwheel.
Now, this is a celebration that's more to my liking.
Plus, it's good business to get to know some of the other movers and shakers of the Weald.
Ah, my friend! I've been hearing about your exploits beyond what we did at Valente Vineyards. You banished a forgotten Daedric prince. How fascinating. The Arcanist also mentioned something about preserving reality, but I assume that was hyperbole. Oh, I certainly hope so. I must return to Castle Ravenwatch and report on the events at the Valente Vineyards. But before I do, I want to help Ursilia get everything sorted. I owe her that much. If you ever need me, send word and I'll be...
Now, this is a celebration that's more to my liking. Plus, it's good business.
Hello, Walker. Hello, Walker. One needs not be as perceptive as Mystic Thunderboots to see all the good you have done for Westweald. But this one is curious about the recollection. The group's origins sound like a mystery Mystic should pursue next. Mystic hopes so. This one intends to stay in Westweald for a while longer. There are many here that could benefit from Mystic's deductive skills. Of course, this one must make do without your assistance, sadly. Hopefully our paths will cross again.
I'm glad you're back, friend. Now that the worst of things is over, I thought a celebration was in order, and Count Calantius agreed. Everyone should know what you did for Westweald. Cracked Acorns, what you did for all of reality. Most certainly, but Laramil, Tribune Alea, Scroot, Curate Gadain and I probably wouldn't have accomplished what we did without you as our anchor point. And poor Gadain. I know he was a good friend to you and Laramil. And we'll honor him as well. All of us. We were up against threats I can barely comprehend, and we came out on top. If that isn't cause for celebration, I don't know what is. I still find it hard to believe after all that, Ethelia just surrendered. I've been all across Tamriel, even visited places off the continent, and I've been to Oblivion. But I can't picture what a completely different reality even looks like. I suppose it's sort of like when Alea and I were trapped on the many paths. Right. And we're certain she's really gone? That she can't find a way back and start all this trouble again? What am I saying? Of course we are. Even Hermaeus Mora said so. Still... Once Torvasad forced us all to remember, history changed. That's not something we're just going to forget. It will be interesting to see the ramifications of a new Daedric prince, even if she's no longer here. It will change our views of the past.
Hey, I want to talk to the heroic mortal too.
Don't forget, Scroot wanted to talk to you. And take your time and mingle with the other guests. They're all here because of you. I've been all across Tamriel. Even visited places... Right. Once Torvald...
I offered Baragon the use of my more spacious accommodations for the celebration, but he felt more comfortable hosting it himself. I believe we respect each other. We've reached an understanding and continue to refine the details of a treaty granting Bashabar land rights and trade agreements with Skingrad and the rest of Westweald. It may take time for common folk to understand that not all wood elves are recollection, and that Bashabar had no idea Nantharion was responsible for the new forest. Opening trade and helping heal the devastation will go a long way in that regard.
Tribune Alea ordered me to it.
The rot has been culled from...
I hope you don't mind, but
When I heard about this party,
I'll be honest. I'm not entirely sure if I should... I think so.
I am still attempting to discern. You do realize, Proxy, that the fab... I know she allowed. We let
Baragon insisted on holding a celebration, but he refused every one of the suggestions I made. I'll have you know the Cyphers consider me indispensable at all their social functions. Anyway, good work with the relics. The Great Eye is pleased. There was a lot more to it. The exact relics had to be placed precisely, and a spell provided by a Daedric Prince had to be cast perfectly at each location. While it will take reality some time to totally recover, existence is no longer in peril. Ah, totally. They completely expelled every bit of Daedric energy contained within them to restore reality. Now they really are just a lamp, a map, and a sword. Well, not quite. While Hermaeus Mora appreciates everything you've done as Fate's Chosen, he told me he wants to speak to you one last time. Whenever is convenient, of course. So mingle, talk to your allies, then look for my master's portal. Not permanently, I don't think. Probably just wants to reward you. The Great Eye knows how much you mortals appreciate shiny objects. But to be safe, I suggest you talk to all your allies first. Last farewells and all that. Mortal, Hermaeus Mora demands an audience when you finish talking to your allies. This portal will take you to him.
When you are ready, I shall accompany you, Proxy.
I suggest you speak to whoever you wish before entering the portal. Just in the unlikely event that you never return.
Don't look so surprised, comrade. Sure.
Hermaeus Mora wants to speak with you. I hope that doesn't mean there's another reality-ending threat to deal with. No, of course not. Probably just wants to thank you. But don't take too long. I rehearsed my speech and everything.
I offered Baragon the use of my...
Hello, Walker.
Deputy, good to see you.
When I heard about...
After you, Proxy. After you, Proxy. In addition to hearing what Hermaeus Mora has to say, I wish to ask him about what Athelia showed me. If there is a way to restore Curate Gadain, the one who knows should be able to tell me. Allow me to talk to Hermaeus Mora first, Proxy.
Laramil, I summoned Fate's Chosen. Why are you here?
Pardon the impertinence, but we have done everything you asked. Now I have a request, Prince of Fate. Help me understand what Athelia showed me.
The many paths. You seek the return of the mortal, Gadain. It is within my power to do this for a loyal servant, but there will be a cost. It is done. One day, Laramil, you who are called the Wise, I shall claim my due for this little boon. Be prepared to pay the cost at that time.
I understand, and I accept.
Now, leave us. Chosen of Fate, approach. We will have words. Know that you have done everything I asked of you, and more, Chosen. You far exceeded my considerable expectations. Now, with reality preserved and set right, we have one last matter to deal with. Ithelia, the Prince of Paths, has been exiled from this reality, never to return. Now, I must once more remove her from memory. For the sake of existence, she must once more be forgotten. Not everything. Everyone will remember that the mortal realm was threatened, and that you saved them. What they will not remember is Ithelia. Mirrormore will be one more abandoned Oblivion plane, and the name Ithelia will mean nothing. No. Consider that my parting gift to you. You and I shall remember Ithelia and her scions, the glory of Mirrormore, a reality that could have been. Now the contract between us is concluded. Return to your world with the thanks of the one who knows. Despite our vast differences, we do share one trait: curiosity. Very well. Ask your questions, and pray that my answers do not shatter your mortal mind. A hint of insolence lurks in that query. You convinced two Daedric princes to change course. Do you doubt your own convictions? No matter. Ithelia has gone to a reality where she has no power, and you destroyed the only path between here and there. I am Erdadra, the one who knows. I see infinite possibilities arrayed before me, but not necessarily the final path. In you, I saw potential, but I could not determine how that potential would be realized. That is your power, mortal. Use it wisely. Mirrormore and its denizens shall be known from this point forth. But who they were and who they served will remain a mystery. Now, they are masterless. Their plane a shattered ruin. Any that remain in your world will be dealt with or depart in time. No. Even if you try to remind them, they will not remember Ithelia. They cannot remember. You have proven yourself capable and worthy of my confidence. You, and you alone, shall remember. Let my word go forth. Purge Ithelia from every mind in our shared reality, now and for eternity. No glyphics, no repressed memories, just you and I, as the last witnesses to the existence of the Prince of Paths. We were bound by this threat to reality. Now, we share this final secret. Farewell, mortal.
What just happened? I heard my master's voice, and then something went away. It's right there on the tip of my tentacle, and now it's gone. Hey, how did Gadain get back here? What does that even mean? Oh, are you trying to trick me with more of your nonsense mortal words? I was probably just trying to remember all the work that's piled up while I've been helping you. The Great Eye can be a very demanding master. Back to cataloging and research, examining contradictions in the threads of fate, doing what I can to rectify them. But will the Great Eye appreciate my efforts? Sadly, probably not.
Glenn and I were just talking about you.
Feldergard Keep still stands, thanks to you. As secure as it can be.
I can't believe the Green Speaker selected us to join.
Ever have one of those moments where you're suddenly sure you forgot something important? Like, did I leave the fire burning in the barracks hearth again? Or where did I put my sword? Probably nothing. Just...
When I heard about this party, I decided to make...
Deputy, good to see you.
I hope you don't mind.
Hello, Walker.
Have you ever had a thought suddenly slip away? It's frustrating. Like trying to grasp an eel with an oven mitt. Anyway, I'm glad I was able to attend this quaint gathering and show Skingrad's appreciation for all you've done.
Now that the celebration is done, I hope Count Calantius and I can resolve any remaining points of contention in our negotiations. Vashabar truly desires peace with...
Strange. I feel like I'd just awakened from a deep sleep, and the fragments of a dream are fading like mist off the morning dew. But is that Gadain? I thought for sure we had lost him. Defeat? That word, friend. What sort of prank are you up to? I do remember the Titan, though, and all our perilous adventures here in the Weald and beyond. What stories I'm going to have to tell my sister. Remember? Forgotten? Now you really confuse me, friend. We can sort all of this out later. Curate Gadain wants to talk to you, but try not to confound him too. He's had a rough day.
The last thing I remember, friend, we were exploring an Ayleid ruin, looking for... something to stop... The more I try to remember, the less I can recall. What happened to me, my friend? I did what now? I fell into a pit of some sort? And Hermaeus Mora brought... No matter. Since this seems to be a celebration, I take it we accomplished... whatever it was we were up to in that ruin. Well, that's good. I knew we could do it. Never doubted it for an instant. I'm glad we won, my friend. And that we're all here to celebrate our victory. I see Laramil over there. You should go and talk to her. I'll join you in a moment.
Friend, I'd like to say a few words about what we accomplished.
One more moment, Baragon. I need to speak with our friend first. I knew you were special the moment I met you, Proxy. No, you are Proxy no more. You are just my friend. We stopped Vermina and Pariite, defeated Torvasad, saved Necrom and West Weald. But I feel there was something else. Something important. Do not tease me with nonsense words, friend. I am just grateful that Gadain has been returned to us, and that the one who knows has given me one more reward to bestow upon you. Now let us allow Baragon to make his speech and celebrate our success. Our journey has reached a suitable conclusion, friend. A long rest is in order for all of us. Perhaps I can convince Curate Gadain to join me in exploring Apocrypha. I would like that. As for you and me, thank you for everything. I am not sure what you mean. I remember our adventures quite clearly. We saved Nirn and Apocrypha from rogue Dremora and a revived Ayleid cult. And do not fear. I shall never forget that we accomplished all that primarily due to your actions. I believe some rest and relaxation are in order. I hope to take Curate Gadain away so we can get to know each other better. The Spear and Tarn can be quite lovely when the tome shells are migrating. A question I had not considered. But the paths I saw were possibilities, not other realities. I asked Mora to return my Gadain. I must believe that he did as I requested. In the end, does it really matter? Gadain has returned. And I am relieved. I should be thanking you. You were Fate's chosen. I was merely along to guide you on your path. But what did you call it? A vacation? I am not sure I have ever had one of those before. Perhaps our paths shall cross again, friend.
Everyone, your attention please! Let's celebrate not only our victories, but the heroic actions of our friend here. They defeated the rogue Dremora, Vargas and Torvasard, took down Nantharion, the false king. They saved Westweald, maybe the entire world. So raise a glass and shout a cheer. Thank you, my friend, for always doing what you do best. It was an honor to work by your side, my friend. Thank you for helping me stop the Recollection and save Westweald, and everything else we wound up saving in the process. I'm just glad I got to throw this little celebration before you departed. You inspired me, friend. Put the adventuring bug back in my bonnet. I'll help deal with any remaining Daedra and Recollection forces in Westweald. Assist with the Vashabar negotiations. After that, I'm sure I can find something else exciting. If you hadn't noticed, wood elves love their epithets. I happened to use daggers, so someone along the way called me that. And it stuck. At least until I retired and became a scribe. Luckily, no one at court ever called me Sharpquill.
Have you ever had a thought suddenly?
Hello, Walker.
Ever have one of those moments where you're suddenly...
An excellent celebration, my friend. I knew you were amazing after witnessing your exploits at the vineyard. But saving the entire Westweald... extraordinary. There was something else I meant to ask you, but I lost the thought. Oh well.
What? I was resting. Besides, you got along fine without me. I'm awake and materialized now because I never could resist a good celebration. That includes not a single other Telvanni who was out to get me.
I find it just sweltering being in the city, don't you?
Don't look so surprised, comrade. The people of the Weald know how to throw a celebration. We did good work, but I can't imagine what would have happened without your involvement. So, allow us to sing your praises. You deserve it. Daedric? Oh, of course I remember. Torvasard and Vargas, the rogue Dremora working with the Recollection. But we took care of them, comrade. We're celebrating our victory. Those vile creatures should be the last thing on our minds. What I always do. My duty. My service to the Legion and Count Calantius never ends. And Westweald still needs a protector. You were a great help, comrade. Indispensable. But I'll rebuild my cohort and we'll take it from here.
Am I forgetting something? It feels like I'm forgetting something.
It can't be as important as my news. They threw a celebration for the hero of Westweald. The Recollection and those rogue Daedra are on the run, thanks to them.
I must finish this. I wish I was off adventuring.
Think something big knocked this over? Don't skimp on the creepy crawlies.
Kenarthi's roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve.
You can make cloth from this?
Tough work. Better you than me.
The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
That should come in handy.
Help me, please.
Look at you, collecting your special rocks. Delicate and dashing. Be gentle. I could feel it looking at us. Let me at him.
Look at you being resourceful. A workout just for some dust? I forgot to keep score. What's a little dirt under the nails? Do people still bury treasure, or no? I didn't even hear it click. can never have too much, right? Sorry, Tree. We need at your flesh chunk. They're nothing like the pirate novels. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. I should tell Charabi about this. How'd you even spot that? I have this is where clothes come from? Delicate and dashing. I should tell Charabi about this. Ugh, mining always makes my teeth ache. Think something big knocked this over? Can never have too much, right? It might regrow if you leave the roots. You're not bad with a lockpick.
can't believe this is happening.
Only a fool.
Where to first? You're not bad with a lockpick. Let's go! count the petals, please? Delicate and dashing. Look at you being resourceful. Ugh, mining always makes my teeth ache. What's a little dirt under the nails? Old Magica has a curious feel about it. Spiders with armor. Nasty little things. Arrgh! Or whatever. Let me at him. Better full pockets than empty. Count as swashbuckling? Let's make this quick. Almost dozed off there. How'd you even spot that? Do you ever pretend you're a beaver? Look at you, collecting your special rocks. I love the smell of a freshly picked flower. I didn't even hear it click. That should come in handy. A workout just for some dust?
Give it your all!
Tough work. Better you than me. Stay on your toes.
What a rush!
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty. Better full pockets than empty. This is where clothes come from? Can never have too much, right? I didn't even hear it click. I love the sound of free gold. Where do runestones even come from? It might regrow if you leave the roots. Ugh, mining always makes my teeth ache. Sorry, tree. We need at your flesh chunk. Now that's pretty. Don't skimp on the creepy crawlies. That should come in handy. Tough work. Better you than me. Delicate and dashing. How'd you even spot that? Good thing it wasn't a trap. Let's make some noise. Think something big knocked this over? Look at you, collecting your special rocks. Time to knock some heads. You're not bad with a lockpick. flowers make me so nostalgic. We showed them. Look at you being resourceful. Ugh, mining always makes my teeth ache. You're going to regret this. That should come in handy.
We'll meet here after the job to split up the gold.
Partner! Hyacinth! We know Wisteria's plan, and I know how to get to her. But we need your help!
Bogcup, calm yourself and start from...
How were you able to find Wisteria? We've exhausted every method at our disposal in our search. What? Impossible. A strike like that would require years of preparation. Protective walls would need to be dispelled. But it does... I trust Bogcup, and you've proven yourself quite effective. Whatever you intend to do, I'll support it. All right, Bogcup. What would you have us do?
Everyone think about Wisteria. Strengthen my connection. I'll push out and bridge the space between us. It's working! Friend, reach out with us. Dusk Keep, here we come!
At least the rations aren't half bad. You just have to kill somebody for fresh fruit.
We're running out of time. We have to hurry. Oh, cute. You think you'll win? Almost dozed off there. This shouldn't take long. fast when I hit my stride.
Not when we're so close. We march forward toward perfection.
Lauren? I knew you'd find me. But you're too late. Just stand back, Spitfire. Let me change the world. For us.
This isn't what I want, Wisteria. If you go after the Proxy Queen, I'm coming after you.
There's that spark. Do what you must, Tan.
We're ready. On your order.
Go! If you oppose me, Tan, I won't hold back.
I think I can bring this barrier down. Focus, Tan. Just like before. Reach out. The ritual! It's still active! Just use the ritual foci to get the magic flowing again. No turning back, friend. Let's go cause some trouble. Wisteria! It's over! Give this up! Please!
Never. It's you and me, Tanlorin. To the very end. Agent, to me! The Proxy Queen must die! Agent,
stay right on your feet!
The Dominion must be perfect! Perfect! I can never stop!
It's over. She's dead.
We appreciate your aid, but will someone please tell us what in Oblivion is going on?
Wisteria is dead. Despite everything she did, all the pain she caused, it still hurts. Oleander, Snapdragon, Gladiolus, was it worth it? All those lives. I wish I could ask her. I can still feel her. The connection is fading, but still there. When we first arrived, she was like a storm beating against the inside of my skull. Anger, frustration, fear. Now she's a breeze. A whisper in my ear. And now, she's gone. I'm not going to waste time wondering what might have been. If this is how she wanted to change the world, we never had a future to begin with. Friend, hey, look. We won. The Proxy Queen is alive. Let's try to take joy in that.
What a terrible occurrence. How shall we explain this to the court?
Your Majesty! Hello! I'm an admirer! Sorry about the mess.
I see I'm just in time. Bogcup, well done. Hello, my dear niece. Don't I always say that your uncle has your best interests at heart?
Uncle? We should have known you had a hand in this.
I'll answer all your questions, I promise. But first I must tend to my associates.
We shall allow it, but we insist you return as soon as possible.
Of course. Bogcup, would you and your friend care to accompany me back to the greenhouse?
You don't have to tell me twice. Let's go!
We suspected our uncle had a role to play in all this. Very clever, that one. This garland ring is a solution we never would have conjured even in our wildest imaginings. One supposes there may be further use for such a group. The garland ring! How curious! And we have heard of this Saith Almor organization before. It is clear we underestimated the threat they posed. It seems we owe our lives to you, adventurer. To you and this garland ring. A lovely sentiment, and one that we share. We will have to make a formal inquiry. Most likely alert our cousin Queen Irene. But it is not every day an attempt is made on our life. Even rarer that we are so unsettled. Thank you, both of you.
Hyacinth! Look! We're alive!
Yes, I can see that. I presume everything turned out well?
Most extraordinary. Bogcup and their friend stopped Wisteria and saved the Proxy Queen.
After everything we've been through, can we stop with the flower names? Why am I a Bogcup anyway?
Oh, Bog... Tanloran. The name was never meant as an insult. The Bogcup blossom flourishes in the harshest of environments, just like you.
Oh, that's sweet, actually. Thank you.
To say I am impressed would be an understatement. Since the beginning, you have proven yourself time and time again. Enough pleasantries. The gardener would like a word.
Everyone else got such nice code names. Hyacinth, Oleander, Snapdragon? Come on. Bogcup? It never felt like me. But I guess I am kind of a flower that blossoms in harsh environments. What a strange old man.
Without you and Tanloran, my niece would be dead right now. I hope you believe me when I say how much your efforts mean to me. Thank you. As for my relationship with the Proxy Queen, well, I hope I can rely on your discretion. It is time for the garland ring to take a new form. Just as flowers grow back, vibrant and strong, From the ashes of a fire we shall rise again, strengthened by the challenges that faced us. Though it may change the very heart of what we were. We lost so much to the Sethalmor. Only a handful of us remain. When I return to Alinor, I shall propose to my niece that we fold the ring into the Proxy Queen's court. We will continue the fight for the Dominion's soul from within. A change we should mark with some ceremony. We each have something to mourn. The end of the Garland Ring as we know it. The loss of dear friends. Lost love. I prepared a bouquet to say goodbye to them all. Grab it and bring it to the brazier. I've asked our friend to burn this bouquet. A reminder of all we've lost. A farewell to who we were. I began the Garland Ring with a hope to change the Dominion for the better. I believe we did, though it tested us greatly. The Garland Ring is no more. But perhaps something new shall grow from the ashes. To a brighter future, for all of us, one and all. Tanloran is a rare and exceptional individual. And from what I've seen, you both have that in common. I can't imagine the toll this has taken on them. But I take solace in knowing they have you by their side. Thank you.
Your time with us was brief, but impactful. For whatever it is worth, I think fondly of our time together. Well done. If Tanloran continues to travel at your side, I wish you the best. Just please ensure they stay well. They are unique.
I heard the ring becomes a part of the Proxy Queen's court, huh? The Proxy Queen is no Sethalmor, but royalty have their own particular ideas of what constitutes justice. I think I say no thank you. The Garland Ring saved my life. The Gardener, Hyacinth, Wisteria, they accepted me when no one else would. But if the group is changing, I think it's time I change too. Bogcup needed the Garland Ring. Tanloran doesn't. Well, that's the thing. I have this friend, and they're quite the adventurer. There are Daedric realms we haven't seen, dungeons to pilfer. There's so much of the world left to explore. Whole continents even. And I'd love to see them with you. Wisteria did everything she could to defeat us. She killed agents, tortured friends. She broke my heart. But thanks to you, I had the strength to face her, to stop the Sethalmor plot. As long as we're together, I'm ready for whatever comes next. Gardener, I understand what you're doing, but I think my time with the Garland Ring has come to an end. It's been an honor.
Tanloran, the honor was all mine. Of course, you should do what you think is right for you. I wish you only the best.
Do not forget us, Tanloran. Though I suppose that is highly unlikely, I am quite memorable. Do come visit when you can.
Oh, I will. I'll still drag you out to get drinks every now and then, Hyacinth. Thank you. Both of you. Look at us. Just two part-time do-gooders. Hunting spies, saving queens. We can make a decent living of this. Hey, I know I've called you a friend from the moment we met, but I mean it. You might even be my best friend. Just don't tell Hyacinth. Maybe. Probably. I've made incredible memories with the ring, and drowned away an equal number of sorrows drinking with them. Traitorous lovers and assassinations aside, I think we did some good. I'm going to work on my brooding. Maybe flirt around. Most of all, I want to keep adventuring with you. See the rest of what Tamriel has to offer. Check out all those Daedric realms, maybe even an Aedric one, if you're up to it. Just say the word.
The Garland Ring is no more, but it will live on in spirit. I spent years developing connections and resources. Far too much work to give up after one assassination plot. The ring will change, like the seasons, a cycle of renewal. The Garland Ring. I promised my niece I'd return to Alinor to debrief her and the court. Make no mistake, elements of the Sethalmor still threaten the heart and soul of the Dominion. I'm under no illusion that we defeated them completely. More's the pity. If not the Sethalmor, then another banner will rise someday. The people of Somerset struggle with an idea, you understand. The corrupting belief that high elves are destined to rule. Fighting that idea is the singular challenge of my people.
I briefly imagined you would join our ranks. I even started a design on your armor. Alas, it was not meant to be. Perhaps our paths will cross again. Until then, enjoy your adventures with Tanlorin. The gardener and I will see to the rest. It appears I have some spare time. No doubt the gardener will call me back to my workshop soon enough, but not today. Perhaps I will do some traveling. You and Tanlorin seem to enjoy that lifestyle. Perhaps it would suit me as well. It has been some time since I did a thorough scavenging run into a Dwemer construct. Or perhaps I will once again try to find the entrance to the fabled Clockwork City. I have learned so much from the scraps. Imagine what I could learn firsthand.
Look at us.